Start. Briefly, as per plaint, the defendant number 2 to 10 were owner of the house and they agreed to sell it to the defendant number 1 against consideration amount of rupees 16,000 full stop. Defendant number 2, by executing the agreement, promised that he will obtain guardian certificate on behalf of the remaining defendants and would get the agreement materialized full stop. Plaintiff further mentioned that defendant number 1 sold the house to the plaintiff through an agreement dated 23/7/2005 against consideration amount of rupees 2800,000 full stop. Plaintiff paid rupees 200,000 at the time of agreement full stop. It was agreed that plaintiff would pay the remaining rupees 80,000 on 22/11/2005 full stop. As per plaint, the agreement between the plaintiff and defendant number 1 was renewed on 12/12/2005 when the defendant number 1 further received rupees 55,000 full stop. The plaintiff has repeatedly asked the defendants to receive the remaining consideration amount of rupees 55,000 and transfer property to the plaintiff through registered deed, but the defendants have refused full stop. Hence, this suit full stop. The defendants appeared before the court and contested the suit by filing separate written statement full stop. The defendant number 1 in his written statement stated that plaintiff has no case of action and he has filed suit merely for the purpose of blackmailing full stop. Written statement also mentioned that the suit is barred by law full stop. On facts, the written statement mentioned that defendant number 1 has never reached any agreement with the plaintiff regarding the suit property full stop. The defendant number 1 was not owner of the property at the time of alleged agreement and therefore he was not competent to sell it full stop. The defendant number 2 to 10 in their written statement mentioned that they have not sold property to the defendant number 1 full stop. The defendant number 1 obtained house on rent and thereafter sold it to the plaintiff in order to deprive the defendant number 2 to 10 from their house full stop. Finally, the written statement requested for dismissal of the suit full stop. Issues were framed on 25/2/2017 full stop. During proceeding of the case, counsel for defendant number 1 appeared before the court on 7/10/2016 and recorded his statement and narrating that he has reached agreement with the plaintiff regarding the sued property house and he has received whole the consideration amount and nothing is outstanding full stop. Again, the defendant number 1 himself appeared before the court on 25/10/2017 and got recorded consenting statement in which he owned the statement made by his counsel on 7/10/2016 and stated that he has received whole the consideration amount from the plaintiff full stop. It has been mentioned in the plaint that the plaintiff purchased 43 canal 16 marla land from the defendant against consideration amount of rupees 33,000 on 17/1/2013 full stop. He paid rupees 18,000 at the time of agreement and also gave rupees 344,670 to the defendant for payment of bank loan, and in this way, the plaintiff has already paid rupees 21,44670 full stop. During evidence, Muhammad Aslam, while appearing as PW1 in his statement, supported the contents of the plaint full stop. The version of the plaintiffs supported by Ghulam Nabi PW2 and Muhammad Akram PW3 full stop. The defendants in written statement has denied the agreement, mentioning that he purchased stamp paper for lease agreement and after signing it handed over blank stamp paper to the plaintiff full stop. The plaintiff prepared bogus sale agreement full stop. Written statement also mentioned that for payment of lease amount, the plaintiff gave three checks to the defendant which could not be cashed because of insufficient amount, and thereafter the defendant returned the checks to the plaintiff through a written agreement full stop. Plaintiff has filed suit for specific performance on the basis of written agreement available on file as Exhibit P1 full stop. As per this agreement, Mohammad Shamir sold 43 Canal 16 Marla lands to the plaintiff from check number 39 over 4L Okada rupees 600,000 per acre full stop. Agreement further mentioned that the plaintiff paid rupees 1800,000 at the time of agreement and remaining amount was to be paid on 16 to 2013 full stop. It was agreed that till that time the defendant would pay the bank loan and obtain clearance certificate full stop.